This video explains how to use the Charting the Life course tool for developing a vision. This tool is useful because it facilitates a conversation between you, the individual with a disability, and the person-centered planning team about what is important to the individual with a disability and her life vision. The tool contains two separate sheets, one for the individual with a disability and one for the family. The two sheets are designed to get a whole perspective from both the individual and the family. On the left-hand side of the tool, you will see a column with 8 life domains representing day-to-day experiences, including daily life and employment, community living, social and spirituality, healthy living, safety and security, citizenship and advocacy, supports for family, and finally, supports and services. In the adjacent column, there are specific examples that correspond to each of the 8 life domains. Each life domain is meant to spark a conversation about what is important to the individual with a disability versus what is important for the individual in order for her to achieve her life's vision. When using this tool, it is important that you consider the life stages represented by the icons on the top right-hand corner of the tool. These life stages include prenatal or infancy, early childhood, school age, transition, adulthood, and aging. An individual's vision will shift according to these specific life stages, and you should discuss how a life stage impacts the individual's vision. You may also need to pre-plan prior to exploring an individual's vision. For example, if the meeting focuses on community living, the person with a disability or the person-centered planning team should explore the full range of living options ahead of time. The first step of using this tool is to discuss what each life domain means and provides examples if requested by individuals in the person-centered planning meeting. The second step is to discuss the vision for each life domain or certain life domains you, the individual with a disability, or the person-centered planning team would like to discuss. The vision should highlight what the person with a disability wants in each life domain. The vision should also identify and highlight goals that will help the individual achieve that vision. The third step is to talk about what the individual with a disability's current situation is for each life domain. During this conversation, explore how the current situation is different or similar to the vision that was discussed during the second step. You should ask how this situation helps or hinders the person with a disability in obtaining her vision. Use this information to refine the necessary steps and goals that will support the individual's vision. The fourth step is to rank each life domain by priority. Prioritizing each life domain allows you to strategize about how to create a vision for each of the domains. You can label more than one domain as a top priority. For instance, healthy living and employment can be equally important priorities for an individual. Let's hear from a support coordinator on how she uses the tool for developing a vision.
My name is Megan Taylor, and I'm a support coordinator for people with disabilities in the state of Utah. That means I help them achieve their goals and ensure their safety. The first tool that I want to talk about is tools for developing a vision. It goes over 6 domains of an individual's life. We talk about daily life and employment, community living, social and spirituality, healthy living, safety and security, and citizenship and advocacy. There's another tool that goes along with this that gives a lot of questions for each age group that somebody's in. One of the main things about Charting the Life course is that we want to look at the individual's whole life. We want to look at the different domains and also the stage that they are in life. We're going to ask different questions for a child than we are for an adult. So this tool gives us a ton of information and a ton of questions. This was the first tool that I started using with Charting the Life course. It made me think about things in a different way. I sat down with an individual for the first time with this. I only took a half an hour with her, but I asked a ton of questions. And while we were talking, I learned that she wants to have a job outside of where she's working, that she wants to move away from her family, that she wants to be able to go country dancing every night. And those were the 3 main things that she wanted to do right away. Well, I asked her, why can't you go country dancing? And she told me because she had to get up too early to go on the bus. She had to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to her grandma's house to be able to use our transit system to get to work each day. And that meant it was too late to go country dancing. This was a meeting in December. We immediately started to focus and look at what other options we had for transportation for her. By March, she was no longer living with her family. She's able to go to country dancing, and she was looking at other opportunities for jobs. But I got information simply from asking different questions. So the tool gave me an outlet to ask different questions for her.
It is important to remember that you do not have to discuss every domain. We suggest starting with the domains that either spark excitement or concern. You will find the tool for developing a vision helpful when exploring what new goals the person with a disability would like to start working on. It is important to remember that this tool may not fit everyone's individual needs or plans. Therefore, use this tool only if you feel it's beneficial to the individual you're supporting. We encourage you to complete this tool on yourself. This exercise will provide insights about how the tool is used, insights about certain vulnerabilities to using the tool, and insights about additional questions you may want to ask an individual engaged in the person-centered planning process.